Hello everyone and welcome to the Bristol Motor Speedway for the running of the Food City 500. We're going to be doing 50 laps around this 0.53 mile track, which is actually pretty much a half mile because they call it the world's fastest half mile. It should be some fun racing because it's such a tight track, and this is the old configuration, so the low line is usually the only line that works, but that might be different because Darlington was completely different. And one thing that's new in this video is my driving should be hopefully a little bit better because I have actually connected my Xbox One controller, so it feels a bit more like the game should feel, because obviously this is a console game, so you play it with a controller anyway. So it's a little bit different because the D-pad is in a different spot, but it should be better now. And the reason I'm using my Xbox One controller now and I couldn't use it before is because the controller drivers were not out, and now they're out. So I'll hand it off to the announcers and they'll run through the starting grid.
Welcome to Tennessee and Bristol Motor Speedway for the Food City 500. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup. The number 28 car, Ricky Rudd. The number 31 car, Mike Skinner. The number 88 car, Dale Jarrett. The number 6 car, Mark Martin. The number 18 car, Bobby Labonte. The number 99 car, Jeff Burton. The number 17 car, Matt Kenseth. The number 44 car, Kyle Petty. The number 22 car, Ward Burton. The number 94 car, Bill Elliott. The number 2 car, Rusty Wallace. The number 16 car, Kevin LePage. The number 43 car, Richard Petty. The number 5 car, Terry Labonte. The number 8 car, Dale Earnhardt Jr. The number 20 car, Tony Stewart. The number 24 car, Jeff Gordon. The number 3 car, Dale Earnhardt.
Alright, it's time to get going for 50 laps at this half-mile track.
Go! Green, 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 green.
Okay, it feels a bit weird with this controller now that I've been playing it with the keyboard and mouse. So it might take me a bit getting used to. Oh, we're 3 wide at Bristol.
Car up high.
The number 99 car has moved into the top 5.
Stay low.
This was the best Bristol. I hate the new
Car
Bristol.
low.
You actually had to work to pass cars at this track. Most of the time you had to move out of the way. Oh, there goes Junior.
The Interstate
Like
Batteries Pontiac grabs the number 3
gosh,
spot.
it's hard to
He's
keep
really
on
been
the track.
running well today.
It's tight on entry and then it just comes down towards the exit. Oh, it's right there.
The number 28 car continues to set the pace.
Ooh. Oh, there's a wreck, there's a wreck, there's a wreck. Okay, we made it past the wreck. No caution? There are cars sideways. That should be a caution.
The Texaco Haviland Ford has a strong hold on first.
He's really hooked up out there.
Let's see if we can win here in Bristol. This is one of my favorite tracks, especially the old configuration. It's a lot of fun.
Matt Kenseth has worked his way into the top 5.
It's fast, but
That was your best lap of the day.
is showing the way in first place.
Right,
He's
we're in
found
top
the line.
5. Let's go on board a
The
lap
number 2
here at
car
the
is now in
Bristol
the top
Motor
10.
Speedway with Dale Earnhardt, Senior.
The Texaco Haviland Ford is still our race leader.
Stay low.
Ricky Rudd is
That's a lap on
continuing to
board
lead
with
this
the
race.
number 3 Good Ranch Chevrolet driven by Dale Earnhardt at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Very, very quick laps around here at Bristol.
Almost there. We've got the number 3 spot.
Holding strong out front is the number 28 car.
Car up high.
We've had some good battles with
The
Honda so far
Valvoline
this
Ford
season.
is now being shown in the top 5.
Surprisingly,
Second
battle
place.
with
Good job.
this lead.
And our race leader continues to be the Texaco Haviland Ford.
Not for long. We got the fur line. And now we'll probably run away with this race.
The number 3 car gets 5
Trying
points
to
for
figure
leading
out
that
how to
lap.
Bring the track map up. Is there... Oh. That's not the right one. There we go. So the field isn't as spread out as I thought they would be at this point. I was expecting to deal with lap traffic, but at this point I'm not quite sure. I do expect to run away with
Dale
this race,
Earnhardt
although it's
continues
on
to
speed
set the
limit.
pace.
Doesn't completely screw us over. And once we start running away with it, hopefully, I will start talking about some story, the big story in the news
Richard
right
Petty
now with,
has moved into
NASCAR.
third. The number
And
43
get my
car
thoughts on
moves
it.
into second.
He's putting the pressure on the
Probably
number
piss
1
people
spot.
off with my thoughts on it, but hey, I'm entitled to my opinion.
That was your best lap of the day.
Richard Petty trying to give us a run for our money.
That was your best lap of the day.
We're putting our best laps up, but Richard Petty does not want to go away.
The Ford Quality Care car has gained a top 5 position.
Hopefully there's not a repeat of the Daytona 500 wreck with me and him.
That was your best lap of the day.
Bring it, Petty. I got by you once. If you get past me, I can do it again.
Good lap. That's the speed we need.
Putting up fast laps.
The number 3
red
car
line in the
has a
corners, but
strong
it's
hold
working.
on first.
It's hard to take a perfect line. in
Mark
this game.
Martin is now running third. Leading the way is the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet.
Yeah, I think we'll end up getting some lap traffic, not too much by the end of this race.
The number 88 car has taken a spot in the top 5.
That was your best lap
Petty
of the
will
day.
not go away. Oh, we messed that up.
Car down low.
Goes. It's time to fight for the lead again.
Richard Petty led that lap and picks up 5 bonus points.
You're the leader now. Car high.
The contact. We got
The
the lead
Ford
back
Quality
though.
Care car has moved into the number 3 spot.
Oh, Petty, get off of us.
Jeff Gordon is
Gonna
driving
run us
hard
into the
and
wall.
in the top 10.
That was the halfway mark.
This race is going by pretty quick. surprised there ain't been any cautions yet. This is Bristol, baby. Where's the action?
Dale Earnhardt is showing the way in first place.
Carlo.
Oh, there goes Petty.
The number 28 car moves into third. Rusty has climbed into the top 5.
I feel like I'm faster through 1 and 2 than I am through 3 and 4. That might just be because of the line I'm taking, but 3 and 4 seems harder to get.
The number 3 car is still our race leader. Rusty Wallace makes the pass and locks up the third spot.
That's our
The
fastest
push is
lap.
on to grab that second spot.
Petty's trying to give us a run for our money.
The
I might not
GM
get to
Goodrich
talk about what I
Chevrolet
want
is
to talk
continuing to
about.
lead this
I might have
race.
to focus hard
20
about this
more.
whole race. Then I'll have to wait for the next video. I won't let it fall past the next video though, because past the next video, by the time the video goes up after that, it probably won't be relevant anymore.
Great lap. Great lap. Car down low.
Petty. Okay, now that we have some
The
room,
number
I'm gonna talk about
99
it a
car
little bit.
is running strong as he
So
enters the
for
top
those of you
10.
that follow NASCAR,
Holding
a
strong
man by
out
the name
front is
of
Dale
Tony
Earnhardt.
Stewart has been in the news a lot lately. And let me just give you a little rundown on what happened. If
The
you catch
Interstate
me,
Batteries
just continue
Pontiac
talking
is
about it.
having a great run as he moves into the top
There's this
5.
Canandaigua Speedway or something. I don't even know how to
The
pronounce
number
it.
3 car continues to set the pace.
New York. They were racing at Watkins Glen this last weekend, which is in New York. And Tony Stewart decided to participate in a sprint car race at Canandaigua Speedway, which is not too far from Watkins Glen.
The GM
And
Goodrich Chevrolet has a
There was a dude
strong
named
hold on
Kevin
first.
Ward Jr., in which Tony
Back in
Stewart
second. Keep
and
digging.
Kevin Ward Jr. were involved in a wreck together. Tony Stewart got into a little bit, which caused the
Rusty
Kevin
Wallace
Ward
takes the
Jr.'s
number
car
2
to
spot.
spin, bringing out a caution flag.
Car up high.
And there's video of this on the internet if you want to go look at it. But Kevin Ward Jr. decided to get out of his car and gestured towards Tony as Tony
And our
drove
race
by
leader
under
continues
caution.
to be Dale Earnhardt.
Because he was angry with Stewart
Carlo.
that he had ended
Okay,
his
we're
race.
back in second. Keep digging.
And he gets up in front of the car in front of Stewart. Actually, had to swerve and almost hit the guy. And
The number
Stewart
3 car
riding
is
right
showing the
behind
way
this guy.
in
This
first
live
place.
view on it. Could not see this guy, Kevin Ward Jr. on the track, and ends up trying to swerve, it looks like, but catches
Leading
Kevin
the way
Ward
is
Jr.
the
with his
GM
right
Goodrich
rear tire
Chevrolet.
and runs Kevin Ward
The
Jr.
number 6
over,
car
and
streaks into
Kevin
the
Ward
top
Jr.
5.
ends up dying shortly after. Well, like I said, my view on this is the car in front of
Dale Earnhardt
Stewart
is still our race leader.
had to swerve to avoid this guy. And Stewart probably was running the same line as the car in front of him. And I imagine it's hard to see past sprint cars. And Tony Stewart could not see
The
Kevin
number
Ward
3
Jr.
car
on the
is
track,
continuing to lead this
and
race.
therefore
End
did
to
not
go.
have enough time to react
Car
to get
down
out
low.
of the way of Kevin Ward Jr. Many people think he did it on purpose and should be charged for it. I do not think that that's the case because he was running the same line
The GM
and the same
Goodrich
speed as the
Chevrolet
other
continues to set the
cars
pace.
under caution.
A little bit of damage to the race
I
front.
completely blame Kevin Ward Jr. I feel bad for Kevin Ward Jr.'s family. I feel bad for Kevin Ward Jr. and you never want to hear about a death at a racetrack. But there needs to be some kind of rule
Show 'em how it's done.
saying, and this is just common sense to me, but I guess some people don't understand it. When there's a race going on, even if it's under caution, you need to stay off the racetrack. And I know he got out of his
Dale
car
Earnhardt
and,
has a strong
and
hold
needed to
on
get off the
first.
track somehow and was probably going to head off the
The
track after he
Exide
gestured
Battery
towards
Sport is in the top
Stewart.
10 and making a good
But,
run today.
He should have waited at his car until safety crews arrived or something, or it was safe to leave the track. in my opinion, he put himself in danger. Therefore, it's his own fault what happened. I don't feel Stewart did anything wrong. I don't think he had time to react. But there needs to be some kind of rule instituted. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge Stewart fan. I mean, I like Stewart.
The way in first place.
5 to go.
But he's not in my list of top 5 drivers that I like in NASCAR. So it's not like I'm a Tony Stewart fanboy. I'm just calling it like I see it, and that's how I saw it. If it pisses some people off, it pisses some people off, but that's my view on it, and I'm entitled to my own view on it. But yeah, there's a video of it on the internet. You can go watch it for yourself. Tell me what you thought of it.
Front is the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet.
I personally feel Tony Stewart wasn't at fault at all. And if he does get charged for this and put in jail for any amount of time, I will pretty much lose my faith in the
And our race leader continues to be Dale Earnhardt.
Just 2 laps left.
Because I don't feel he did anything wrong. And we got to focus here. Richard Petty's going to try and take this from us.
One more
I
lap.
want the
Let's
win
make
in
it count.
Bristol, Bravery. Come here, Petty.
Great drive. On the lead.
Oh,
Carlo.
Petty.
The number 43 car climbs into the lead.
Who got it? Who
The
got it?
winner
Oh
of the
no,
race
he
is the
finished
number
second.
43 car.
Oh, that was a good race.
The
Last
GM
couple
Goodwrench
laps.
Chevrolet posts a top 5 finish.
Consistent top 5 finishes lead to championships.
Great day. We'll get him next
Well,
time.
no win at Bristol like I wanted, but I'll take a second today. It's good. It's good for the points, and I want to win the points championship. So. Yeah, I don't understand how that wreck didn't bring a caution out. Just letting you guys see some of the highlights here. It looked like my car was loose. It didn't feel that way. That was a fun race, though. And racing with Petty up front was fun. Dale Earnhardt versus Richard Petty. Isn't that a dream match? That'd be awesome to see. I want to see the end of the race, the finish. Because that was a great finish. Down the line. I got a run down the front stretch, but yeah, he got it. Alright, let's check the point standings. So I got the same amount of points as Richard Petty because I led the most laps. And we now have the points lead, followed by Dale Jarrett in second, 89 points behind. And then Jeff Burton in third, Ricky Rudd in fourth, Bobby Labonte in fifth, Jeff Gordon tied for fifth actually, Ward Burton in seventh, Matt Kenseth in eighth, Tony Stewart in ninth, and Mike Skinner in 10th. And I'll let you do the rest of the points standings yourself. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in next time where I thought we'd be at Martinsville, or actually headed to Texas Motor Speedway. I think Texas Motor Speedway in this game is different than it is now, but I might be mistaken on that. So stay tuned you guys, and I'll see you guys at Texas.